Skunner, and if you're joining me on YouTube, this is a live stream, so if I'm talking to chat or otherwise distracted, that's just going to be par for the course. All right, so what we're going to be doing for this stream, I already have everything set up, ready to go for a run. I'm going to be looking to do some of my quests. I was able to bang out the interchange quest, so that's done, and I probably will stay away from interchange for the meantime. The next time I stream, I have a possibility. I don't know. He's kind of busy lately. But if Dutton joins me, we'll probably go to interchange then because he has the same quest I had. But I still have. I'm going to be saving those hats for him, so he doesn't have to buy them. So I already have a couple on hand. And as I get back insurance, I'll probably get more and more of them, and I'll just kind of store them. And as we go do runs, I'll just give them to him, so he doesn't have to worry about it. At least that's the game plan. If he doesn't show up, that's fine, whatever, but I'll just keep him on hand. One thing I did that's a nice quality of life improvement for me is I spent a whole bunch of money and picked up the Lucky Scav junk box. I'm a big hoarder. This is going to enable me to hoard so much more freely because it is a huge container that specifically takes the loot items. It only takes those items, but it freed up a lot of space in my inventory. And I still have a lot of space where I can continue to collect things, which will allow me to be able to barter more things, which makes me happy because a lot of my way forward to progress is going to be by bartering things, and I can't really do that if I have a full stash. Even though I have done that, though, my stash is still a little on the full side, and some of that is because I have a lot of guns laying around. So I don't have a lot of free spaces. But as I said, I have a lot of... I was talking about this earlier, so if you're catching this on YouTube, I don't think I said it yet, but I have a lot of insurance coming in. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things of insurance coming in, and I only have a day left on this. So if you look at the time limit, usually speaking, let's look at the newest one. So I've got 2 days, 13 hours, 19 minutes, 36 seconds to pick this up. This one, the oldest one, I only have about a day and 2 hours. So I really don't mind if I die because of how much insurance I have coming in. All right, with that being said, we're all ready to go. The quests that I'm going to be looking to do are all going to be on customs. So one that I could pick up is this friend from the West. I only have a couple more USECs to kill, and this one's done. So if we run into USECs and kill them, that's great. That's fine, whatever. But I'm not going to be looking necessarily to do that one. The main one we're going for is kill 50 scavs on customs using an AK-74U, which is why I have one of those. I already have 11 done, so I need a little bit more to finish this one. A little bit more, a lot more, but you know, whatever. Some of these are loot-oriented, but the other one that I can do on customs is this one. Now, all 3 of these quests are the same quest. It just, you get to pick which one of the 3 dealers you turn it into. The other 2 will hate you as a result. I'm not 100% sure on which one I'm going to pick. But all I have to do for this one is I have to find a location and plant a little beacon on it. So if I come back into my gear, I have the AK-74U. I did mod this up quite a bit because I had the mods just sitting in my stash. So I did buy the AK-74U to do this, but otherwise I have modded it up. I do need to do some insurance real quick, though. Insurance on my armor and insurance on my helmet. Why not? I have the beacon in my stash. Preferably speaking, I want to make sure I can plant this because it's kind of expensive to replace these. But if we can do that, we can do that. It is filling up one of my Gambit container slots, so it's a little bit of a downside having it, but it's okay. I do have my documents case full of keys. Not sure if I'm going to go out of my way to go any of those locations, but if we get the opportunity and it's there, we will. But that's pretty much what's in front of us. We're going to look to kill scavs. That's our primary. Our secondary is to plant the beacon. And our tertiary is to kill USECs if they come and are available. All right, now that we've gone through all that spiel, let's get to escaping. There we go. Stumbling over my words already. All right, let's go ahead and go 8 in the morning. I believe I've insured everything I need. As far as gear, I have medicals, painkiller, bandage, splint. The car kit will be backup, bleed, rectifying abilities, fixing whatever. So we're good there. All right, let's go. I have kind of a game plan when I go into customs of what I'm going to do, but a lot of it depends on where I spawn. If I spawn on one side of the map, which is going to be the factory side. My game plan is probably going to go to plant that beacon depending on where I spawn in. Because I wouldn't be that far away from where I need to be to do that. Then my secondary thing would be to go to... well, I'm not sure I'm going to say out loud in case anybody's stream sniping me. I'm not sure there is, but... go to a location I like to go to kill scavs. If I'm on the custom side, we'll see. The beacon planning is going to be a little harder because it's going to be the end of my journey. But we'll see. I prefer to plant the beacon if we spawn on the factory side because I can get that out of the way fairly early on when there's not a whole lot of scavs in the area. The longer I take to get to that location, the more scavs there are going to be. And the harder it is going to be to plant the objective. As far as the objective goes, I have to plant the beacon on the location. I have to wait 30 seconds. During that 30-second duration, if I were to die, I lose the beacon and my progress. If I can survive the 30 seconds, the quest is done. Fairly easy to do. We just have to get the location. If I'm killed before then, it's not a big deal because I have it in my lockbox, so we're fine. So that quest is the easier of the three that we're trying to do. But a lot of it just depends on where I spawn. I'm not going to go out of my way to do that quest if we have other things going on. Especially if I spawn over on the custom side. Because it'll be further away and depending on what happens. Like, let's say I get really, really awesome loot for some reason I really need to get out. Then that obviously will change what I'm going to do. I would like to get at least 2 scav kills before we extract, so I'm going to look for that. Preferably I get more than that, but that's going to be my bare minimum. So we're kind of following the same interchange rules of, unless I have a really, really, really good reason to extract, I'd like to get at least 2 kills. PMCs are tertiary though, but if they're going to be PMCs, we like to have USEC. But if we run into any PMCs, we're going to have to kill them probably, so... It doesn't matter if they're bear or USEC, if they're in our way, they have to die. Unless it's a hatchling that leaves us alone. But you never know, hatchlings can be wily guys. They may pretend like they're going to be good to you and give you the wiggle, but then they go pick up a gun and shoot you in the back of the head. Or they wait for you to walk past and then they run up behind you and trying to hatchet you to death. Sometimes you can't trust the hatchlings. As much as you want to give them charity, they can be asses sometimes. We're a little fashionable today. I could have sold those items that I'm wearing, the face covering and the glasses, but I figured we'd look a little stylish for this one. We'd go in stylish, and if we come out dead, well, that's a little money down the drain, but worse things can happen. I am a little cash strapped because of the lucky scav box pickup that cost almost $1 million. But again, good quality of life. Okay, we spawned on the factory side, so that makes me a little happier. And we're not too far from our destination. I think I'm going to check this little bit of loot area here. Because we're already here, why not? I'm not going to loot this stuff just yet. First thing I want to check is I want to check the factory key location. I've never seen it here, but in theory it goes there. Alright. Not going quite straight to my quest objective, which may be a mistake. Let's switch back to single fire. We didn't encounter anybody. This gun's gonna kick pretty hard unless we're close range. Ah, there you go. AKMS. I'll pick it up. Not necessarily the greatest thing to pick up, but it's a free weapon. So you can't complain too much. Did it have ammo in it? No, it did not. So we don't have that as a backup. Granted, we wouldn't really want to use it, because our quest is very specific about what type of weapon we use. Again, how our quest giver knows that we're using the right type of weapon, I don't know. Again, I assume that he's hired some dude to hide in the bushes with a set of binoculars or a video camera and just follow me around. Oh, looks like we're gonna get another gun here. Okay. We're definitely dropping this. We're picking up the AK-74U. You know what? I think we hide the one we're carrying, because it's very well kitted out. And we just got a free AK. Oh, there's a scab. Never mind. Let's go kill him. Son of a bitch. I couldn't see him because he dove into that bush. Maybe he'll charge us. Here he comes. Now you're dead. There's another one. Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. That is a lot of scabs. Jesus, bandage. Come on, use it. What was that? 3 or 4? Holy moly. That is more than I expected to see right out the gates. There is ammo in this AK-74U that we picked up. I think because we got really shot up there. I did have armor on, but I got both my arms blown off there. Because that part's not armored. I think that armor saved my life, if I'm totally honest with you guys. We're gonna go to ditch our weapon here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the ammo out of it. We made a lot of noise. Somebody may come to get me. Where's the chamber? There's nothing in the chamber? Was that mag empty? Yes, it was. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that just yet. Let's put that in our bag. Again, let's use our keybinds here. We're gonna dump this. We switch to our other AK-74. So we still have a possibility of doing this quest. Holy, okay. Let's go get that AK that we dumped. Because I think that's better than everything the scavs were carrying. There he is. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a little bit of a chill break here. And try and remedy our situation. So we're still pretty hurt here. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. Okay. You can grab this Glock mag. Anything else we want to save right now? Not really. It's on our head, and we'll be all patched up. How did my armor fare in that? Armor got a little shot up. Helmet didn't get touched. We'll just put that in our bag. It's almost done, but we'll keep it around for now because we have no other way of healing. Ammo situation is not necessarily the best, but it could be worse. Let's fold this up. Maybe stick it in our bag. Because we can pick up more weapons now. It doesn't have any ammo in it. That's a heck of a lot more guys than I expected to encounter. Let's switch what hammer we have that in. We could rock one of these shotguns, but honestly... Heard somebody talking. I have never seen this many scavs spawn in this area before, like ever. Somebody's running. Holy crap! This is wild, man. We got a Vepr. Let's grab that. The AK, the Vepr here, at least it's a backup weapon. Not the best. I haven't even finished searching these dudes. Got a splint. I'm going to grab that in case we get hurt. Grab the hot rod. All right, how are we doing on mag? About half, huh? Let's switch back to single fire. We're going to search this guy's pockets for ammo. Or something special, I should say. Dense milk. Oh, we got to take that. That's worth like 20 grand. VP2 or 9, so we don't want to grab his mags because they'll have a different type of ammo than the 136. Herring, I kind of want to take. But I'm concerned about our mag situation. I just leave it be for now. I'm sure I got hurt a little bit more there, so we have a healing that we have to do, but let's search these dudes. We got a Makarov, which we're going to take. I guess I could drop this hat if we really wanted to. Let's just make sure, though, that they don't have anything else here. USB, Soaker's bar. What do we got here? Another Makarov. We're not going to grab the ammo for this. Pockets. Nothing. And we have one outside. Oh, I'm bleeding. This whole time I've been bleeding. I don't know if I have enough to rectify the bleed. Did I check his bag? I forget. So we need medicals pretty bad right now. Because I'm bleeding out. Check his body real quick. Make sure he doesn't have medicals on him. I've checked everybody else, so... if I don't find medicals here, we're going to have to run for where a medical bag is. Other guy! Holy crap! Okay, we're really hurt now. Okay, let's run to where a medical bag is. I may die before I get there, but... I don't know how many scavs we just killed, but that was a hell of a lot. I'm like almost entirely out of ammo, which I can't really do anything about right now. But I don't know what our scav kill count is at right now, but it's crazy. We're full on running because I'm going to die here if I don't get medicals. We're out of stamina. Haven't lost any of my legs yet, which is a good sign, but depending on... I mean, we only have one bleed on us right now. There is a medical thing up here. I can't worry if there's any scavs here. I just gotta run. I can't really check my yeah, we're out of stamina again. Yeah, we're completely out of medicals. The only medicals I have are splints, which we don't have any fractures, which is a good thing, but I have no other way of fixing myself right now. So we gotta find some medicals. There's a medical bag here. So we're going for that. And if it is empty, I'm screwed. F! Alright. What we gotta do here... come on, jump out. Come on! I don't have time for this crap. There we go. There's a loot thing here. I think somebody else already checked this area because it looks empty. There's one other place I can go. It's kind of the location I need to go to for my quest. There might be an off chance there's medicals in here. That. Good, alright. Alright, we just gotta run like a wild man here. Until we can find medicals. What's our mag situation? About half? Alright, that's not... I mean, it's something. And hey, Grand Gibbon, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you, but we're in kind of a tense situation right now. I'm very close to dying. Yeah, somebody's been in this area, which is a bummer, which means that it's probably looted. The chance we get medicals where I'm going is very slim, but we gotta go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and take some painkillers right now, so we can walk. But I think our running days are over. Oh no, I can run, but it hurts me to do so. Gunshots right nearby. I'm gonna go to where the fighting is, because we'll probably bleed out before we get there, honestly. I don't know what type of ammo I have at this point. Come on, jump. There we go. The back of this van has a possibility of spawning medicals. And if it does, we're in good luck. Nope. Alright, we gotta find that dude. See if we can kill him. Otherwise, I'm gonna bleed out and die. I think that's a scav. I don't know if I have much ammo left. Did he die? Yeah, we just bled to death. Maybe I should have hit my armor and stuff in a bush. But, oh well. I know I got a lot of scav kills there, which was our primary objective. I don't know how many, but we got absolutely swarmed there, dude. Ugh. $2,000 even though we didn't live. My shot placement could have been better there. I was panicking. We got 7. Which is not bad. Let's see. Considering that's our primary objective, I'll count that as a minor victory. I've never seen that many scavs in that area at the beginning of the match. Never. Now, I was right where my quest objective was, but at that point we were about to die, and I don't think we would have survived 30 seconds. No way in hell. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the Glock slide for now. We could do stuff with that later. Condensed milk I'm gonna sell. We do need a bandage to replace the one we had, and we need some kind of medical. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Salwa. We had something like that last time, we would have been better off. Thankfully, I did keep my AK-74. I mean, if somebody finds that, they stream snipe me to find it, because there's no way in hell that they're going to look over there. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and sell the... you know what? I'm going to keep the condensed milk, and the reason why I'm going to keep it, even though it's worth a lot... Oh, I can't keep it in here. A lot of people are looking for condensed milk, so if I go to required search... that is a terrible trade. Oh, he's selling 2 for 2, but still. None of this really interests me. You can get an item case. That is a lot of stuff this person's asked for. 20? Jesus. And 7.1k euros is a lot of money, too. Yeah, that person's asking for the moon. How much value was that? Almost 5 million. That's probably what those things are worth, though, to be totally honest with you. I'm not really seeing anything that really interests me 100%. There are keys here, like people are selling, but they want 6 condensed milk. That's never going to happen. And for keys I don't own, they want 7. I don't think we have the storage capacity to hold off that many condensed milk, so I'm going to sell it. I don't have the right case for storing those. Therapist is the only person that buys food items as far as I know. So we're going to go ahead and sell this to her. Get some money. I do need money, so it's alright that we do that. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and take some insurance here, because I have some coming. I mean, I already talked about that a little bit. And to make room for it, I go ahead and just grab a couple of items and put it on myself, because you won't be able to do that once you hit the accept on the thing. We're going to do one at a time rather than receive all, because there's no way in hell I have room for all of them. We'll do the one that's going to expire sooner. Okay, so what do we got? We've got armor. I got this back. A player killed me. So I'm really surprised I got that back. Maybe they were full up on loot, or maybe I hurt them bad enough that they didn't want to really stick around, because it was like kind of a protracted gun battle that we had with a player. And in that situation, I think I did shoot him up a little. It was a 2-man team. I killed one, and then the second one got me. I wasn't in the best health situation, and they had me kind of bottled in. So, but I might have hurt them enough that they backed off. Very surprised they got this back, though, because it's a juiced gun. Alright, well, in case. What I'll probably do for this run is I'll run that body armor I have, although it's beat to hell. You know what, let's just sell it. Because it's low-level armor, and I don't know if it's really worth repairing it. I don't really have armor to wear besides, though. And it's going to cost a heck of a lot less to repair it than it would to buy a new one. Yeah, what the hell. This fleece hat we're saving for Dutton in case he does a run with me, because he's got a quest that's relevant for that. So, the more of these I pile up, the better. The rig we might as well use. The gun is a little bit more problematic. It's not an AK-74U, so we can't keep doing the quest we were doing. So I would have to go somewhere else if I use this weapon. I don't have another AK-74U, which is why I ditched the one I had, because we pulled out of a box an AK-74U so we could do the run. I also don't have mags to support this, so it would take me a little bit of time to put it together. You know what? To make room, I picked up... Where did I put it? Picked up a Saiga shotgun. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Let's run with this. I'm going to have to go to do a different quest, though, with it. But I think I already have all the gear ready to go. This gives me room to put this somewhere. So here are 2 of the mags ready to go. And then we just need to... Do we want to run buckshot? I don't know. I'm trying to remember where I put the other mag. I know I put it in one of these. Oh, it's probably in here. There it is. This is another thing we're going to want to run because it's taking up a lot of space in my inventory. But right now, based off the insurance, we're probably better off with that. So we just need to top off our ammo here, and we're good to go. I have got plenty of buckshot, so that's easy for me to run, but sometimes the Saiga shotgun does better with slugs. So let's put 1 in the chamber. And then a little bit in there. We're going to take some extra shells with us. Let's just take 2 stacks here. I would put one of the stacks in my lockbox, but I have so many buckshot shells. I don't think I really care if I lose them. So we're good with that. Let's go ahead and grab a bare minimum bag in case we find good loot. I think I'm going to go to interchange because I have a quest. I was going to save this, but I really don't have any other place to go. One of my quests is to kill guys, but I have this. Go to interchange and go to various locations for our quest. But yeah, as far as our quest here, I was at 11. We killed 7, so we're doing pretty good progress there. Okay, shotgun ready to go. I can mod this up a little bit more than I already have. Because I have sights and things that I could use pretty easily, that I have a lot of extras of. The one I'm looking for, though, is the one with the mount. Already ready to go. And I don't know where that is. May have run out of them. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. I'm kind of running low on weapon mods. That's probably a good start. We could mod it up more later, but we get a red dot sight, basic red dot sight. We've got a little bit of a recoil pad. There's more mods I could do to this thing to make it better. One of which... I know where to look. My stash has gotten a little out of control. We could grab off this compensator and put it on the front. But I'm alright with that. Because I was able to pull this out of a box. So I'm okay with this. I mean, it's almost like a free run for me. We're going to want some kind of helmet. I could buy one, or I could run with the one I have. Trying to remember where I put my helmets. Yeah, in here. I guess this helmet's a little beat up. We can run with that. We've got a level 3 helmet, level 2 body armor. Body armor's not great, but it'll be something. Let's go ahead and go to interchange here. Wasn't my original game plan, but we'll see. Again, we have to go through on our insurance, so let's go with the 11. Because we want it to be daylight, both so that you guys can see stuff, and so I can see stuff. I don't care about insuring it if I lose it. Oh, you know what? We're going to want to insure individual parts. Hold on. Just so I make sure I'm doing this right, I'm going to do it from the screen. I definitely want to insure the butt pad, because those are always good utility items. Other than that, the sights I've been getting for free, so I don't really care. But the butt pad, I can continuously use those, so I like to keep them around. Okay, interchange 11. Ensure body armor. Ensure helmet. Okay, that's all I think we want to do. I like the Saiga shotguns, but I think they work best with slugs, and I think they work best if you mod them up a lot. And I'm not doing either. They also work best if you have the 10-round mags. The 5-round mags I don't think are enough. You run out of ammo really fast, and if you get in a situation where you dump through all the mags you have, so I have 3 mags in reserve and 1 mag in the gun. In theory, in one gun battle, you can dump through all of that. If that happens, I'm screwed. I mean, just think about that swarm where I had 7 scav... 7... Well, it wasn't quite 7. Let's say it was 6. 6 scavs swarm me. Almost all at once, like a few at a time in particular. With the Saiga shotgun, I would have ran out of ammo. And I would have had to stab him to death with my axe or something. Hack him to death, I guess, would be a more proper terminology. Okay, so for this one, we don't really have any particular objectives. So, oh crap. I brought that beacon with me. It's too late to back out. I brought a couple items with me I really didn't need to bring. I brought the documents case and the beacon. Those are completely wasted space for me. I don't have any keys for this location, so the documents case is pointless. And I do not have... I do not... The beacon was for the other map. I just wasn't paying attention. I should have changed that. I should change that out. Oh well. This is going to be one of those runs where we get something really, really, really cool that we're going to want to grab, and I'm not going to have the space for it. I'm going to put it in my backpack instead or something, and then I'm going to die. That's sometimes how fate works for you. Okay, I think my game plan for this one, all of the locations I need to get to are on the first floor of the mall, but I do not want to go in to the mall from the front. My biggest challenge is if we run into Killa. If we run into Killa, I'm screwed because I have a shotgun that fires buckshot. Should have gotten keys from my co-op player. Oh, I didn't even know there was a loot location here. It's empty, of course. Now, the way I'm going, I may run into players, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the back of the mall. So this is Ollie, which is the hardware store. What I may do is I'll go in from the back of Ollie, and from... you have 3 main stores. You have Ollie, Idea, and Goshan. Goshan is the grocery store. It's at the back of the mall. You have Ollie, which is on the right side of the mall, which is, I believe, the south of the map. And you have Idea, which is your furniture store, which is up at the north edge of the map, on the left side of the mall if you're looking at it from the front. So my goal here is we're going to go into the back end of Ollie, and then all of the stores are connected to the mall, which is in the middle. So if you go middle front, that'll take you right into the front entrance of the mall. The reason why I don't want to go there is because it's very dangerous, and that's where Killa likes to hang out. And again, Killa is the scav boss in this area. He's very, very, very dangerous. And he has very heavy armor. Oh, see movement. Probably a scav. Could be a player, though. Yeah, so he's got very heavy armor, and my buckshot won't do much to that. So I'm going to have to leg him. And let's still see the dude right out in front of me. At this range, I don't think I'm going to get an easy kill. In theory, I could get it with buckshot, but it's not going to be easy. I'm going to guess that's a scav because he was just standing there for a little while. And going up the ramp. Or not. No, he did not go up the ramp. He went onto the right side of the ramp. Scavs spawn in this area, so I'm going to be very careful. I mean, we've seen one walking around. There could be another one on the ramp area. And one's walking around. I mean, we've seen one. This is very dangerous when I'm... I see him. Got him. I don't think that was the one I originally saw, though. Oh. That's the one I... Oh, that's bad. Run! If that was a player I killed, great. But the fact that there was a dead body there indicates that a player may have sniped that dude. If that's what happened, we need to get the F out of here. Because I don't want to get sniped. So that's loot just lying there, right? And you're like, oh, easy loot, right? Somebody killed that wasn't me. And we saw that dude walking around. We saw him turn the corner. It may not have been the same person, but I don't think I'm that late in the raid. And I know for a fact I did not kill that dude. So it's possible who I shot at was the one that killed him. That did not look like a player to me, though. That looked like a scav. Okay, so we're at the back end of Ollie now. There's an office area, which I'm going to check. For a couple different reasons. Biggest reason is there's a bunch of computers in here, and I still have a quest to get graphics cards. And they have a very low chance of spawning in computers, but it's worth checking. But another reason why I'm coming in here is I need to top off my mag, because I dumped through that mag entirely. It's going to be very important for us to keep our mags topped off. Anytime we get a downtime that we can do that, we need to do it. Because if I get in a fight and I can't do a reload into a mag that has ammo, we're in trouble. All right. Computer number 1. Couple DVD players. And that's all good loot. They'll all be worth something. I mean, we are looking for a graphics card, though. Not... Oh, hello. Okay, that is a rare drop. It's worth about 40k. USB drives. Always look for those. Circuit board, worth picking up. So yeah, I'm trying to get like into the groove of quick looting. Because it really does help. So I'm going to be trying to do control clicking a lot rather than dragging. I have a keybind for discarding items, which I'm going to try and use. It's control right mouse button for me. That's something I set up myself. Because I figure a control left mouse button, pick something up, control right mouse button, drops it. That seems like something that you can like keep in your mind easily. If you already have the reflex to do one, it's not that much of a stretch to do the other. And if we don't find a graphics card, it's not a big deal. We are still progressing with some good loot if we get out of here. Because again, our objective here is to... Let's move that there. Grab one of the hard drives. I don't want to grab the other one because I want to keep my rig open. It's arguable that a hard drive is more valuable than a DVD drive. Because I think the trade is better. Because you can trade 2 hard drives for a 60-round mag. For an AK-74 generation or series weapon. Which I use a lot. DVD player we're going to leave. Yeah, so we're pretty much maxed out at this point. But everything we've grabbed is worth a decent amount of money. Got one more computer here, and then we're going to hit the road. There's another office with more computers, but I just don't think there's a point in checking it. There's a very low chance we get a graphics card, but as you've seen, I've checked how many computers, like 7, and there wasn't a single graphics card. It's a very low loot spawn. As a matter of fact, I think you're more likely to find it as loose loot in some locations than you are to find it where we were getting it in computers. I mean, if you think about it, those are workstation computers. Workstation computers can have graphics cards, of course. And from a strategy sense, I like to leave doors the way I found them. So if a door is closed, I close it. If a door is open, I leave it open. I forget where this... All right, I hear gunshots, but it's off in the distance. You guys probably didn't even hear it. Very far off in the distance. All right, so this is going to take me... Somebody's been through here. This is why I leave doors in the state that they were in. Just listening for a bit. When I get an opportunity, I'll show you my mug. I talked about this last stream. I think it was Grant Gibbon pointed out that I have more insult mugs. I have a series of them. Scav right there. See if we can get closer. The shot isn't quite so long. Ah, I lost him though. There he is. Definitely scav the way he's moving. That's bad. Either the scavs are me or a player's around. Bad time for lag. Damn, lag. You see that lag spike, man? That almost screwed me hard. Let's top off our mags. It does not take long, thankfully. Alright, we gotta check him real quick and then get the hell out of here because we have just drawn everybody's attention to this location by shooting him. Including other scavs. His rig is not really any better than mine. He has a bandage. Tempted to pick that up, but I want to leave it. He has the same kind of bag I have. Sugar is worth me taking. Not sure what I'm going to drop that. Got a put bag inside bag. Taking a little too long here. Okay, we're just going to top off our shells, so we got a full stack of 20, so we're good to go. Make sure we're clear. We were here way too long. That's okay. We got another scav kill. Isn't that funny how that works? When you're not here for a quest to kill scavs, you're killing them easily. Okay, let's do a little quick. I don't remember all the stores I have to go to. I know one's called Avocado, one's called Trend or something like that. They're all like fashion, like clothing stores, and they're all on the first floor, which is what I'm on right now. This is clearly not a clothing store here, so we're gonna just kind of like wrap around the mall until we find where we need to go. I think this is probably going into the Groshan, which we don't want to go. I don't know the mall area all that well, I will admit, because I tend to stay away from this because of Killa and other reasons. It's also very not well lit, dim, but we're at about midday, so the lighting's better than it can be. Just see this lighting and realize it can be much worse than this. This is one of those rare instances where it's pretty well lit in here, because we're getting some nice sun through skylights. But I assume Texo is not one of the places we need to go. I don't think sports is a location, but we could always go inside just to check. Is there mannequins? I don't think we need to go to attic. You know what? I'm going to go in one of these places. Take an E. Let's check what the store names are so we know where we're going. So we need to go... I know one is like Avocado. Yeah, Avocado, Costin, Trend, Dino, and Top Brand are the places we need to go. So that is not... These two places are not places we need to go. Again, they're designer clothes locations. I don't know. There's Avocado. I don't know where they all are, but we'll find them. I don't know what we have to do to get it. There we go. Just need to go inside. Oh. Big lag spike, jeez. Alright, just checking as a... I might not be able to keep that sugar because it's a food stuff rather than a barter item, I think. So Avocado, Trend, Dino. I've already forgotten some of them. I think I'll remember once I see them, though. There's a map that locates them, but I don't think I'd be able to follow that map too well. Got some kind of diner and a burning area. I think that's Gosham that's on fire like that. Yeah, so it's like a cafeteria of sorts. Cash registers. Not that I see. Let's move on. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled. That's a dead body. It's weird because somebody's tossed his pockets too, so not really a strong reason for us to stick around. Like, I'm not hearing much of anything, so it's kind of weird that I'm seeing dead bodies and stuff. Oh, there we go, medicals. Really need it though. Is this a splint? Well, we're not going to come back here in case we need to. There's Goshan right there. We're at the back end of the mall. I'm just going to go around the edges until we find what we're looking for. Bizard is not one of our locations, even though, again, it looks like a clothing store. Oh. There's a cash register here, which I'll check. I have to keep in mind, you got to stay in there and let it reload. I am making noise, so if there's players in here, they were going to come get me. Okay, so this goes into the Goshan. Really quickly try and loot him. Put that on our face. Again, need to quick search. Search. Another tip, you can click on the gray box. I need to do that more. Okay, nothing. Move on. I could get shotgun shells from him, but I don't think it's worth the time. We haven't gone through that many. Does that say Costin on it? It sure does. There we go. Other location. Oh, I didn't check the cash register. Whoops. It could be locked. Yeah, it is. Some of the cash registers in the mall are locked. Got a couple cash registers to check here. Don't like this open area. Somebody could be up above sniping. Locked. Not locked. Empty, though. So I gotta be careful here. There's players upstairs. They definitely heard me, and they're probably looking to snipe me. So... trying to think how we can do this. I just let them know that I was there. But if I smash a window over there and then run the other way, maybe that'll throw them off. Now, one of our locations could be over there, but I'm not going to risk it. This looks like a medical area. I think one of my quests has something to do with this area, but I don't know precisely where the thing is I need to find. And I would prefer not to stay here too long. There's duffels and stuff, which I may want to search, but... problem is I need a bigger bag. Let's go ahead and drink the juice. We've been in the raid for a little while. We're parched. I think this is the longest I've ever lived inside the mall area and interchange. I don't know if all the players just came in, got what they wanted, and left. Because it's sure quiet. An MRE there, but I just don't have room to take it. I've been dropping good loot items to get other things. I'm fairly certain one of my quest items is there, but I'm not gonna sit around and try and figure out where it is. There's Trend. That's the idea. How do we get in here? Little choo-choo trains. Okay, there's Trend knocked off. So what's left on our list? Dino and Top Brand. Okay, I don't know where those locations are. I know a couple of them are close to the... at least one of them is close to the front of the mall, which we haven't been to yet. So we may have gotten the three that are at the back of the mall. But it's quite possible I'll walk past one. If you have a cash register, we might as well check it. Got some monies. Couple grand. So if we die, you know, we'll be alright. We're not to die because of the documents case and stuff taking up a lot of room. We're going to miss out on a lot of our loot that we've gotten. Nortex. What does this say? It's not one of our locations. Here's Dino Close. Right here. Another cash register. Not sure how I loot this one. If I even can. I guess not. Here's gunshots. Even if the players have left, there's going to be player scavs coming in. That sounded fairly close. Definitely inside the mall. Oh, I see the flashes. That's upstairs. Okay, last location is Top Brand. I have no idea where that is. This is the furniture store. We'll at least check the cash registers. So somebody with a very loud gun is upstairs. Prefer not to draw their attention if we can. So that's the front of the mall right there. That's how we'd get out. I think we saw this store before, the Gregor store. They are upstairs. I need to make sure that they can't snipe me. They can see me from where they are. Yeah, I don't know where Top Brand is. It's our last location. I don't want to approach this from a different angle. Because a guy could be up there looking down. Because we know he's close to that location. If he can hear me, let's say he's got contacts on, right? If I'm making just enough noise for him to be able to hear me, he could be waiting for me to snipe me. These are all locked. I mean, he could be up there just as easily as he could be the other location, but... Not Brand anywhere. I know Mantis is the store that Killa likes to hang out by. Shanka. It's kind of worth picking up, but again, I just don't have the room for it. Not unless I get a bigger bag. Maybe we can use this store to go to the left. Check this jacket. Ugh, big lag. A lot of filing cabinets here, but I just don't feel comfortable searching them. And no way through there, huh? Alright. Well, again, I don't know where Top Brand is, so we're just gonna go to parts of the mall I don't think I've been to yet. Mainly, I haven't been down the middle strip, and I have not been... what are we doing on hydration? Pretty good. I feel like we have to pick anything up. Okay, Kiba is the weapon store. Somebody's already been in here. I really don't like being around in this area. Because the Kiba store is the other location that Killer likes to hang out. Let's go this way, because I don't think I've checked this area. Okay. We've seen this store before. Alright, what I'm going to do, because I don't know where to go, probably a bad idea, but I'm going to very quickly open up the wiki. Let's see if we can figure out where Top Brand is, because I think just wandering around here isn't going to do me a very good... I'm going to try and be quick here. See if I can find out where Top Brand is. Ah, so we checked there. Okay, I know where it is. Good. Wiki is your friend. All right, so we are kind of in the... Dang. All tabbed and had to... Oh, now people know I'm here. Kind of headed in the wrong direction. That's a move. Okay. So where I need to go... I can see it right now. That's Top Brand. Well, I had to click on the screen to get my, I should have gone into my inventory. I had to click on the screen to get my, the window to... Run in here? Hey, we did it! Let's get the hell out of here. Where do we need to go? Southeast, alright. Making a lot of noise I really shouldn't be. We're gonna come out the way we came in, pretty much. Okay, gunshots. Those could have been outside. Fairly certain I hit everywhere. I could double check here, but I kind of don't want to. Because that would mean I'd have to sit here and look at my inventory again. This is a very dangerous area to be in. We'll go somewhere safe and then we'll check. Gonna get it go in this hallway, close the door, take an E. Survive and leave the area. Alright. Roger, will do. I don't care about the door now. We're gonna leave. Now, we may run into scavs or players on the way out. This has been a pretty quiet map, though. Either we didn't load in with many players. I know we loaded in with some players because they were very active on the map. I didn't grab a secondary weapon, I realize. The guys I killed, I just wasn't thinking. I didn't grab the weapon they had. We could make money with that. We got an opportunity, either by killing more scavs as we come out, or we know there's dead bodies out here, and I don't think they were looted. At this stage, if a guy's still camping this ramp, well, he's a very patient man. More patient than I would ever be. That's gonna hurt a little bit, but... Dead body been ransacked here. We killed a dude all the way over there. Where's his body? Ah, there it is. This is our kill, so we're gonna loot it. It's like another Saiga shotgun. Got a fancy mask. I'd rather have that. Got some shades. Again, control click, mouse. Search his duffel. Green tea will drink. Search his pockets. Nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. This guy's been picked clean, so there's no point in looting him. And I can't really tell, but this guy might have been picked clean too, because he doesn't have a vest or anything. Out we go. Almost out of stamina here. That wasn't a bad run. Again, it was kind of quiet, but we got loot. Got a couple kills. A lot of hitching though, a lot of lag. I don't like seeing that. Hide under the truck. If it'll let me. Fairly certain it lets me. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're out. That's one of the things that's nice about Interchange, is it's really easy to find the extracts. There's only 3. And they're, even if you're a scav, they're always the same. They don't have special scav extracts like they do have on the other maps. So it's a good one to learn. It's just tricky because of, in my opinion, you get a lot of PvP. I think it might be the time of day why we're not seeing much of that. So we got 3 kills. I only remember doing 2 of them. Let me think about that. 1 outside, 1 inside, Ollie, and 1 side. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there was 3. Okay. And there was no killer Which is good for us, because otherwise I think he would have murdered us. Because there was not enough player activity, I think, to draw his attention. Unless that was him upstairs. He usually hangs around on the first floor. Okay, so we got some cash in our wallet. Not like the most amazing amount of cash, but hey, it works. If we go back to interchange, which we have no reason to do at this point. What if we do? We need to get rid of these 2 items because that was just a waste of space for us. I'm going to put all the other items in my box here. Where is it? I forgot where it was. I can sell it later. They should all fit. I'll worry about the ramifications later. Does this fit in there? No, it doesn't because it's a food stuff. I'll worry about that later. We don't want to... And we'll stick the flash drive in there too. Usually speaking, I think if it's a blue item, it will go inside your lucky scav box. Although, that's a blue item, that's a blue item. So there's exceptions, but if it's a blue loot item, like medicals don't go in there. So there's that. Get our bandage back. We did use 1 painkiller. Oh yeah, that was from the other run. We got some medicals. We could save the Salwa and use the cheese instead. Well, let's, at the very least, get some things taken care of so we can see what other quests we want to do. Because the more quests we get done, the faster we level up. Right now, I am at level 25, working towards 26. Once I get to level 28, I'll unlock Skier level 3. Which is what I'd like to see. So, let's very quickly grab this, and then we'll see what we get as a quest reward for doing that run for Ragman here. So, go to the trader. On Ragman. Okay. So we did all these things. He's going to give us a backpack, huh? I have to check that real quick to see if that backpack will fit in our area. I think it will. Yeah, it will. Of course it will, because we have one of those bags inside of here already. Okay, so we know we can get all that. So let's go ahead and trade that in. I mean, I could have completed it anyway. So we're gonna get a backpack, and we're gonna get, because we've got 2 quests now available to us. We'll take a look at those in a second. But first, let's go ahead and pick up our quest items. So we go to Ragman. We hit get. We're going to just put this here for now, although we'll move things around later. And we'll put the money on top of our other money. Okay, we're not doing too bad in getting money up. And it gives you experience. That was the other reward we got from that. Go ahead and put our money inside here. I'm looking to get to about 400k, ideally. Okay, so let's put this bag inside that bag. Rotate. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at his quests that he just gave us. So we have the Blood of War and Database Part 1. Let's see what this one is first. Yeah, get Goshen Cargo Manifest, get Ollie Cargo Manifest, get Idea Cargo Manifest. So we're going back into interchange if we do that one. Blood of War. Okay, I don't know what map this is on, but we've got Mark Tank 1, Mark Tank 2, Mark Tank 3. I believe this is the thing where you have to use beacons to mark. I didn't really look ahead to see what his quests were like, because I didn't know if we would be doing that one or not. But one way you can tell if you don't see it there, it could have been already displayed, but if you go to your character and you hit tasks, and you want to know what map somebody's quest is on, find the one you want. So it'd be Blood of War. That's going to be on interchange. So both of these are on interchange. So looks like our 3 things are pretty much find a thing, plant a thing on it. Or find a thing, pick up a thing. Pretty simple. The tank one's probably the simpler of the 2 to do. But he's not giving me the beacons to do it. Sometimes the quest givers give you what you need to do a quest, sometimes they don't. So that means we're going to have to buy these if we do it. Let's really quickly take a look at the wiki and see what they have to say about these quests. Always check your wiki, because sometimes the quests can be tricky on their locations, as in the devs like to hide what you're trying to find. And also there might be some things that you're not really necessarily going to guess that you have to do. So we're at the Blood of War and what's the other one called? Database Part 1. Okay. Let's look at the Blood of War. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. You find tanks, and I think I mean like the vehicle, but I could be wrong on that. Mark tank 1, 2, and 3. Survive and leave the area. Now, I don't know if that means you have to survive and leave in the same time, or if you can plant them and then they still count as being marked. So we're going to need the beacons that we already have to do this. Okay. They mean the tanks, as in like fuel tanks on trucks. So the same kind of thing that you had on customs, you're doing for Ragman on interchange. Okay. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. What does it say about this? So note that what you have to mark are the orange field. Okay. Not actual tanks. Yeah, see, that's not very clear. They can be placed in any order. You do not need to place all 3 markers in the same run. So as long as we place it and we survive the 30-second or 45-second, it seems like, timer, then that's permanently done. Okay. So yeah, that's really easy to buy these. They are very expensive to buy, but they, we can keep them in our lockbox, and as long as we don't die while they're getting planted, we'll be fine. So that one's pretty straightforward and easy, I think. Let's see what the manifest thing is. So that's database part 1. So database part 1, we have to get these manifests, and then we have to hand them over. Now, I'm going to guess it's a quest item, so that means that we have to get them and live. So I would say this is like a secondary concern for us. I am curious. You probably don't have to get all 3 at once, I would imagine. Okay. So 1 manifest is in Idea's office area on a desk. Goshan looks like another office area on a desk. And Ali, more or less the same. Question is, what part of Ali? Looks like the map is specifying, okay, that office, that office, that office. All right. I've never been to the office in Goshan. I've only been in Goshan like once or twice. Never really been in the main area. We were kind of at the edge of it last time. But I think I kind of get the idea of what we're supposed to do here. So as far as I'm concerned with this quest, or these 2 quests, we're going to aim to do the Blood War one first, the Blood of War first. If we can get that done and we're still in good condition and have plenty of time, we'll try and do database part 1 as well. Hopefully things have quieted down by then, and if there is Killa, maybe a player has taken care of him. We'll see. Okay. Let's go to that. We're more or less ready to go. I am going to sell this mask because it clips horribly with my gear. Let's see how we look with the shades. That looks all right. Before we sell it, does it trade for anything? Always check that. I highly recommend. Go to required search just to show you everything that people are currently looking to trade for. So this item here is grayed out because I am not currently loyalty level 3 with Ragman, so I can't do this trade just yet, but at some point he has a trade. He probably trades multiple items though, so I don't know what the other items are because I'm not that level yet. We also have medical treatment. It looks like somebody is trading splints for this mask. That's actually probably not a bad trade, all things considered, because I don't have very many of these. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. It's a 1-for-1 trade. I don't know if it's a good value as far as what this is worth. But it's a good enough value for me anyway. And I feel like I could use more of these splints. I'm not going to take it with me, but... Okay, we don't need the documents case. We've already established that. There aren't that many keys on this map, and I don't have any of them, so there's no point in me taking this documents case. What we will want to do is we want to buy a couple more beacons because we've got 3 locations to go to. We already have 1 beacon, which we got for free from our other quest, and we'll just buy another beacon for that one when we're ready to do it. So let's go ahead and go in. We're going to want to go to Prapor. We want a special item, and we want... Oh, it's only 15 grand. I thought it was more than that. It's still an expensive item, though, if you die. Because it's costing you 30 grand to get these. And if we didn't have the other one, that would be a 45 grand for us. But again, we're going to keep in our lockbox. So if we get killed while we're in mission, unless we've already planted the thing, it's not a big deal. Because once it's planted and done, it's done. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Everything that needs insured has been insured. Now, sometimes when I go on a run and I have a good run with a weapon, I upgrade it to reward it for its good work. But right now, I'm not going to worry about that for just the speed of getting missions done. Well, let's just go in and do another run. So we're running with the Saiga shotgun again. Let's might as well top off our ammo, make sure we've got a full 20 stack here. So just do that. Okay, so we've got 220 stacks. This gives us 40 additional rounds, and then we've got 20 rounds in the weapon ready to go. 21 technically, because you got one in the chamber. All right, back on interchange. I'm actually starting to like interchange now that I don't have a stupid requirement of very particular gear that I have to bring in. I think I've also learned the map much better, which has helped. Okay, we're going to 4 p.m. If we take too long on the raid, it might start getting dark. Did I not pick up that one dude's weapon? Hold on a second. Didn't I pick up that other Saiga shotgun? I could have swore I did. Did I put it down already? I don't think there was room in my stash for that. I could have swore I picked up that guy. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I control clicked on it and thought I picked it up. Control click doesn't bring it to your character's alt click. Oh, I'm so dumb. I control clicked on it and it didn't pick it up. That was my bad. And I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see. I was trying to be quick. Alt click puts it on your character. Control click puts it in your inventory. That's something I'm going to have to try and learn. But, you know, we'll get it. We'll get it in the end. I'm not really used to doing the keybinds. I'm used to doing all the, you know, click and drag kind of stuff. And it's something I need to, like, get better at because it's a lot quicker to do it with the keybinds. And running quicker saves lives. But if you run so quick that you don't actually pick up the items you intend to pick up, that's a problem too. I've already left behind a couple backpacks because of that. Did I not... Oh, whoa. I think it's too late. I hit the back. I don't think I brought a bag. Because I put my bag inside another bag. I hit the back button, but I don't know if it counted. Because the game gave me a I'm not responding message. Fingers crossed, it backed out. I mean, if we don't get a bag, it's not the end of the world, but it's going to really limit our looting potential. I think it counted. It counted the back out. When that black button is available, you can back out without looting, you know, going into the run. Oh, there's another mag here. In any case, we need to grab a bag. Yeah, see, I did indeed forget. The tea bag's fine with me because I've got a bunch of these things. Although, we did run out of space pretty quickly. In this run, though, we're going to start by going outside and taking care of... Because all the tankers are outside. Of course they are. I don't think you're going to get a big tanker, a fuel tanker inside of a mall. That would be quite an achievement. The lighting inside is going to be kind of bad though because it's getting into the evening. Before, when we were inside, it was like midday, like noonish, 11 to noon. So you get some skylight light coming in, which really does help. But as the sun, like if it's early morning or as the sun is like, you know, going down, you know, you don't have that straight down sunlight. So the lighting really starts dropping off inside. And it becomes a lot harder to see, and it's already dark in there when you have optimum light. It's one of the reasons why I don't like interchange is because when you go inside the mall, it's so poorly lit. But oftentimes you can get an engagement with scavs in particular a problem, because scavs, once they lock onto you, they don't care what the lighting condition is. They can always see you, and they've got laser beam accuracy. They can be firing at you, and you can kind of see where the flashes are going, but you don't really know where they are. So you could pump some rounds into the area, but you have no guarantees you're going to be hitting them. Thankfully, we do have a shotgun, so we can kind of spray and pray to a certain extent. But shotguns still do require accuracy. I know that's like kind of a myth that sometimes video games propagates to a certain extent. Okay, we brought the beacons. Alright, so one of the tankers is out in front of the mall. I can't see it yet, and I don't know 100% where it is. But in theory, it is out in front of the mall. Somewhere. The other two are on that side and the back of the mall. Over by the power station. Let's see if we can get eyes on it. Because as much as I have a rough idea where these things are, I don't have a 100% idea. This area is a little dangerous. There could be scavs in this area. I've never checked this little bunkhouse. Oh wait, never mind, I have. And it doesn't have anything in it. One of the things I'm looking to do, though, is I'm looking to, like, wait a little while before I go into that parking lot, because I don't want to get sniped. Other players going through the parking lot, it's very open. It's a parking lot. Who knows, maybe we can pick up some kills here in this little tented off area. I don't think very many players go in this area because it's just not what they're after. I think there's some loot potential in this tent, like loose loot. Yeah, we got some ammo boxes. Not for the gun I have, but you can pick them up. I don't really know which one's more valuable here. Oh, that's a tanker. Okay, I guess it wasn't that close to the mall. Is that the right one, though? It might be specific on which ones we need to plant. Oh, we'll know if it gives me a plant indicator. It sure does. Okay, so the objective here is we plant that, and then we need to live for 30 seconds. It said 45 in the quest description on in the wiki, but the wikis are not ever always perfect. We just need to wait until that timer goes out. And once it does, it's planted, and we can move on. If I die in this interim, it counts as not being planted, and I'll fail. Well, I'll lose the object. I'll lose the object I planted, and that'd be another 15k that I have to buy. Okay. That is one subtask. So I know where the other two are, and they're not going to be over here. So we've got some walking to do. Which is fine. Where is our extract? That would probably be important information to know. Southeast. That doesn't surprise me. Also, power station. We'll be nearby the power station, but I'm going to need money to extract if the car is there. That's another underlying factor, is the car may not be there. Ooh, more sugar. I did save that sugar, so that's good. I didn't check what people were interested in, but usually speaking, people are looking for multiple sugar. They're not just looking for one. So I'm going to have to accumulate a few before that's really worth it. Gunshots, but it sounds like it's inside. The audio in this game is so good. And it really helps for interchange in particular, because you can tell the difference between indoor shooting and outdoor shooting. And in that case, definitely that was inside, because it was like muffled like it was inside. And, you know, in my experience, if you're coming onto this map and you're looking for PvP, most players, I think, run inside the mall, because that's where the most valuable loot is. And also, if that's what you're there for, if you're there for PvP, then that's where people go. So you're going to want to look for where people are. If you're looking to avoid players, it's not a guarantee, but I would say stay outside the mall and do what you can out there. You'll still run into players for sure, but you're less likely to. If you go inside, either the garages or the mall itself, you're going to run into other players, unless there's just no players on the map at the time. And then even if you don't run into players initially, you're going to have player scavs come in. And they're going to go to the mall too, because they're going to go to those locations that have really good loot spawns on the hopes that a player has not gone there yet. So that's my experience with the interchange. If you want to have a safer time, stay outside. But again, nothing is a guarantee. You will surely run into scavs outside, though, so be prepared for that. Here, heard a few more gunshots. Very distant and definitely inside. Whatever it was non-suppressed. There's a loot box back here. It's a weapon, military crate, I should say. Still having some lag spikes here. That's garbage. I'm not even going to pick it up. Not even going to give it the time of my day. The bus is going to be good to check, but I'm going to leave that one be because I don't want to double back to get inside it. Okay, so one tanker, according to the map I checked, should be along this road on the left side of Idea, or the north side of Idea if you want to use the map faces. We're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for it. I think I've seen it before, but I'm not 100% on that. I've traveled this route multiple times before. So I kind of know it a little bit, but I must admit, I didn't pay that much attention to the tankers on this map because I didn't know if they were important or not. Apparently they are. I mean, I guess it makes sense to keep track of fuel tankers with the situation we have on the in Tarkov. One thing that's interesting is this economic zone, as it's called. Technically, there's two cities in it, Tarkov and its sister city. So I'm actually curious if the other city is ever going to, like, be involved. Tankers. We're going to go ahead and hit this bus because I see no reason why not. I could be mistaken. I could have misremembered where things were on that map because obviously I thought that one tanker was over in the parking lot. I'm not really seeing a tanker here. At least not yet. Okay, more ammo. That's for a macro, which I don't have. Got some milk, so for thirsty. Cigarettes. Those aren't worth anything. It could be to our left in this little area. Sounds like some fighting at the power station. Just worrisome. Because that's where we're going. Okay, I may have been mistaken on where one of the tankers were. Maybe it's on the other side of the map. I just briefly looked at the map, to be totally honest with you. This is probably not wise, but I want to double check. Make sure where I'm going. Doo-doo-doo. Because we know there's players in the area. But I want to make sure I know where I'm going. Okay. Yeah, one's by the power stations, one is clear in the back. Okay. So we have to go to the power station, but we heard gunshots by the power station. The tricky thing about the power station, because players could be up here just sniping. Because there are scav spawns here, and if that's what they're looking to do, they could just sit up on that ramp and shoot down at the scavs. And if that's the case, we're going to be a real disadvantaged situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up here, and I'm going to go up on this ramp. Now, if they're down there, we kind of have a reverse situation here where, again, the ranges are longer than what I'd like to have. But if they're down there, maybe I can get the drop on them. You know, the problem is there is no ramp over here. Okay. Well, there's another way we can approach this. Let's go through the garage. I don't like going down this way because it's like Death Alley. Another thing we need to look for is look on the roof there and make sure there's no players on it. I don't see anybody. Now, those gunshots were definitely nearby and they were definitely outside. I have to be on my toes. There could be scavs in here or players. My goal here is... I see something orange. That could be the fuel tanker. I'm not positive on that, though. I know it's near the power station, but I don't remember 100% on where it is. I know I've seen it before. So the gunshots sounded like they came from over in this direction. So if we're lucky, we can come in behind where they were. And we can get up on the ramp from this location, maybe. Well, it's going to be hard to do that without them seeing me. Let's play it safe. I'm going to go up the ramp on this side, come around, and see what we see. Before I do that, though, I'm going to take a little bit of a peeky. Go up the ramp. I'm running, although it makes noise, because I do not want to get sniped while I'm up here. Be sure to serpentine a little bit. So the ramp down's over there, but I didn't want to go there, because if they are over there, I'd have to put my back to them, and they'd be much more likely to see me. Okay, my goal is to check from here, see what we see. They could be in the power station. But I'd also like to look around and see if we can see the fuel tank, because there's supposed to be one there. I'm not seeing it yet. It could be in the parking lot of the power station area. Thought I heard a scav shouting. Oh! Oh! Scavs know I'm here. It's curious. I definitely heard gunshots in this area. I kind of wonder, did the scavs kill the dude? Oh, the scavs are angry and they know I'm here. I didn't get a good look to see if the tanker was over there. I think what I'm going to do, because the scavs are locked onto me right now. And the dude only had a shotgun, but I don't really want those range engagements. You'd be surprised how far away a scav can hit you with a shotgun. I see that tanker. Let's do that tanker first. And then we'll go back to the power station. That will be the last one we hit. Also, I know there's a weapon crate up here I'd like to check. The problem is, I do have to go into an area that's kind of dangerous to go down. Just clear this real quick. Okay. Pow! Dead! Oh. Here's somebody running. Very close. Sounded like it was right here. Could be down there. But it was close. There's stuff in that van, but I cannot risk getting lit up here while I'm searching. Very dark in this area, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this pistol. Back row, we'll grab that. An bandage, what the hell? I don't know what to think of those sounds I heard. It could have been the scab chasing after me. Or it could be a player just running across the street, trying to get where he's trying to go. Or it could be a player hunting me down because they heard the gunshots. All I know is the running stopped when it got close to me. Which puts me on an edge. Really don't like that. WD-40. Just the one size can. I mean, we'll grab it because we've got room for it. A little nervous because I know there's stuff around me going on. A little peeky at what we're going on here. Oh, he's down below. I didn't see him. Keep our ears open, though. If we hear more running... Makes sense there was running there, too, because that's like an open area. So my guess is he was running to get across the open area, got into cover, and then started walking. That's kind of a bad sign, because that means we're going the same direction. But in my situation, I gotta clear this area of scabs, because there can be scabs all over this area. So we may tip our hand if there's a player in the area. Scavs may not be here, though. And then you have that moment where you're so paranoid and you hear your own footsteps and you think that's somebody following you. But there was definitely somebody running when I was looting there, like, no doubt about it. Makarov didn't have ammo, and neither did the neither did the Tokarev. So we're just left to our shoddy. Which I don't think we've shot at all today. Or in this raid. Oh shit. Still alive. Oh no, he isn't. Well, we've tipped our hand now. I was so close to the fence I couldn't bring my gun up. You have to be mindful of that. If you get too close to an object, you see that, I can't really do anything. Let's put our cheese wedge up here and heal. I also reloaded, did I not? Let's top that off. I got an unnecessary shot, unfortunately, there, but that's okay. Okay, so if there's a player in the area, he heard that. So we gotta be on our guard. Heard gunshots, but those were inside. Okay, this time, grab his gun. He's got a helmet, but it's kind of jacked. We'll put that on. Search. Then we need to get out of here. That grenade sounded close and outside. Night is also starting to fall. Ah, damn lag. Okay. So we're gonna go hit this tanker, and then we're gonna try and do the last tanker. Yeah, nighttime's gonna be rough. There are night vision goggles in this game, which make it easier. But that means the bad guy, I mean, other players can have them if you don't have them. If you go in like Middle of the night, you do at least have the stars and moonlight to go by, so it's not as bad as it could be. But if it's overcast or raining or something like that, it can be pitch black and terrible. Very hard to see. So it depends. Sometimes night runs are good. If you're worried about players, scavs are more of a problem because they don't really care about night at the moment. They used to, but not anymore. So it's just a matter if they lock onto you, they can see just fine at night. And that's where you really have to worry because you might not be able to see them and they can see you fine and just start blasting you. And then all you have to go by is their muzzle flash, if you can even see it. So yeah, night run's going to be very dangerous and troublesome. I don't do them, at least not on a stream. Because I still have the wiki open. Oh, well. Yeah, you just GG'd. I don't tend to do the night runs because I'm going to pick up this propane tank. On stream, you guys can't see anything, and that's just a problem. We're going to chug both things of milk, even though we don't really need to. And then that will make room for the propane tank, which is a 2x2 item. I've never actually sold one, so I don't know what they're worth. Put that there. Do we still need to cheese up? No, we're good. Propane tank. Yeah, I did like one night run on stream, and I realized, man, you guys probably can't see anything. So, yeah, I never did that again. But some of the quests you have to do, it's like go to a place and pick up an item and get out alive. And sometimes it's just better to do it in the middle of the night with nothing but like a hatchet or a knife or whatever you have. And didn't just run there full tilt, get the item and run out full tilt. That way, if you die, you die. It's not a big deal. Oh, I walked right past the tanker. What is wrong with me? Okay, so I have to live for the timer, but I do not have to stay near the thing. We're going to keep moving because this is kind of out in the open. And I'm keeping my eyes up on that ramp in case somebody's up there, and also in the garage in case somebody's down there. I might hide in this bush, though. My legs are sticking out. It's not going to be the best hiding place, but I can't see them, so they can't see me, right? That's how that works, right? Okay. Number 2 done. That doesn't mean I can grab an item, put it down here. What the hell? I'm grabbing ammo, which probably is not really worth that much. But oh well. We find something like really valuable. At the moment, I don't think I've found anything all that valuable, so there's not really anything to stuff in there. Makarov isn't worth a whole lot. Checking the roof. Okay, so there's a guy camping it. Don't see anybody. Doesn't mean he's not there, though. Now, we know there was a scav in this area, but he may have gotten killed since or run off. He should have lost his lock on to me. Okay, I see the tanker. It's right there in the parking lot. So we're going to have to clear the area. Scavs like to hang out in that parking lot, so kill them. Plant the thing. Get out. Although we still have time to do the manifest quest if we want to do it. I've never been in the office of Idea. There's loot in here, might as well. We're not quite full up on our inventory. Bolts aren't worth anything. They might be a trade item or something, but you probably have to have a ton of them. There's one in here. And then we've got the power station itself, which somebody might have already been to. Battery, wrench. The wrench is kind of worth something. We might drop it if we get something better. The car is there, so nobody's taking that. Fortunately, we can't take the car because I don't have money on me. You need, I think, 3,000 rubles. Okay, not gonna loot yet. We're gonna kill first. Let's take it from a different angle. Here, let's come around back. I suspect they're gonna be in the parking lot if they're still there. Their running could have been the scav. I mean, who knows? It could have been. I don't think it was a player scav though. That was too lock-on-y to me. All right, if we can sneak up on them, all the better. Let's dial down a little bit. For Grand Gibbon, I know you're newer to the game. Mouse wheel will slow your walking down if you want to be a little quieter. Oh, okay, I see him. Pretty far off, though. Out on the road. Where'd you get to, my friend? Go up the ramp? Money. Is that my wallet? That actually might be enough money to get out of here. If we want to do that. I didn't check how much it was. That's been looted. Got some peas if you want to eat that. Okay, the dude was out on the... Oh, I see him now. Use the guardhouse to get closer. Damn it. Out. Fractured my leg. It's duck, so he can't shoot me through the glass. Got him. Alright, let's go in the guardhouse and fix that. I kind of don't want to be in the guardhouse because it puts me out in the open, but... How are we doing health-wise? Oh, double... No, 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 no! He's gonna fix the damn arm, isn't he? Didn't realize I had 2 fractures. Oh, that's a problem. So we're still limping around because my guy's an idiot. If you don't tell him what thing to fix, he's going to fix the arm, which is the one that's not as serious. So we're in pain. I'm going to have to pop a pain pill. Let's reload. I don't know where we're at in this mag, and I don't have time to check it. We were done with medicals, I think. That was all the meds I had. I do have pain pills, but I don't have another splint to fix the fractured leg. The pain pill will let me to walk normally, so I need to really get that out. Pop one of those. So we're out of medicals at this stage, and I haven't placed the thing on the tanker yet. Let's go ahead and do that while we're here. More scavs may be in the area, so I have to be careful. And we may also draw the attention of a player from those gunshots. So I can run, but it hurts me when I do so. Considering I don't have medicals, it'd probably be a bad idea. I am on a timer now, so we're not going to do the other quest. I'm going to come in here and do a little bit of looting real quick. You know, I'd rather keep a Tokarev than a Makarov. Okay, quest done. Let's see if we can get lucky and get something cool. Wires are not worth much. I think somebody's already come in here and looted based off of the lack of quality of items here. No, maybe not. That there. Alright. I could check these filing cabinets, and I think I'm going to. It's kind of greedy of me to do so, but we're already here. You're not going to find any medicals in a filing cabinet, but there's a lot of rare items you can find in a filing cabinet. Match is worth getting. Duct tape's worth getting. Let's get shells while we're doing this. Oh, G phone is well worth it. WD-40 is probably not worth as much as the G phone. Some more shells. Yeah, G phone's worth a decent amount of money, so that's a good one to pick up. Nothing there. Nice filing cabinet. Now, why did I shut that door? I shut it because this is. I could load up that Makarov with that ammo I got, but I don't want to spend the time. Especially as we're on a time limit right now. Let's just get out of here. So the meds that I have will last me 5 minutes. But I've got 2 more pills to pop, so we'll be able to get out. That gunfight could have gone better. I got too close to the wall again, and that prevented me from getting a couple of shots off. As I tried to aim down, my gun ended up getting obstructed on the guard thing wall. I probably would have been better off not being inside there, because it didn't really provide me all that much cover. My screen is like all blurry, but I'm still walking okay, so I'm not going to pop a pain pill just yet. It could be it's worn off, but as long as I can walk okay, I don't really care. We've done our quest, so that's good. These are not the quests I was aiming to do, but any kind of progress is good progress. So I could go in this container to get some loot, but you have to jump to do it, and every time I jump, it's going to hurt me. Yeah, now we're limping. And now the view is much sharper. This will probably be the last run for this segment, and then we'll take a break. I'm not actually sure what I want to do after this, whether I want to just do more Tarkov, because I still have a lot of insurance. We died on our first run, but our subsequent runs have been successful, so I haven't lost any of my gear. I wonder how shot out my armor is at this stage, because I think it took some shots there. And this is not high-level body armor, so it may have gotten shredded. Let's just take a little quick peek. That's not too bad off. Maybe took a pellet or two. There, we're right next to our extract, so this shouldn't be take too long to get out. So we don't run into a player that's camping the area or a player scab. And just as the sun is starting to go down, we'll get out of here. Hopefully. I don't know how many scavs I killed. I think 2. 2 for sure. We didn't get all that exciting of a loot, but hey, it's something. And I finally get to see how much a propane tank is worth. To see if it's at all worth carrying, because it's 4 spaces. It better be worth a lot. Whether it's a trade good item or something. I mean, it may be for a quest, so I might want to hold on to it. I might just throw it in my scab box, my lucky scab box, just to keep it around for a rainy day. But I do want to check it over and see how much it's worth. Just from a learning perspective. Because I've never bothered to pick one up. Because they're always so big and there's always loot that I know is, you know... I have better loot that I find, and it's too much space to carry around a propane tank that I have no idea what it's worth. I do need car batteries. Is one of the things I do need. But I don't think it's that common of an item. It's also very big. I have seen them around, but it's the same kind of situation. I don't pick them up because they're so big. You oftentimes have to make a lot of compromises to take one with you. And that takes up a lot of takes up a lot of your stash. Now that I have the scav box, I might be able to carry them a little bit more easily. And I also have a quest, so I can turn them in right away, so it's a little easier to handle that. All right, let's see where we're at. I think for me, I just want to really quickly see. So yeah, we killed 2 scavs. So not a lot of killing of things, but we were here to do a particular quest, and we got it done. And if I had any question on whether I needed to do that in one go, it doesn't matter because we did it in one go. We did it and we got out. So if that's something we needed to do, we're good. But as far as the guide said, we should be fine. Okay, let's see how much this propane is worth. So I'm just going to move a couple items around real quick so I can just very quickly check that, and then we'll take a little bit of a break. I've got some inventory management to do. Can I stick this in here? I sure can. That's great. But let's see what it's worth. The trader that would give me the most money, about 9 grand, so that's not worth it from a space perspective. But what is it? What can you trade for it? Is there like a lot of trades going on for it? Mechanic trades. What's the trade? 2 propane tanks for that. I'll hang on to it, but I think that's a bad trade. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you're joining me on YouTube, I'll see you next time. Bye!